I'm back, and it is the wrapped up of the last Super Sunday of this year. I'm gonna wrap it up with my favorite songs of every album or EP that dropped this year, and they dropped a lot. First one was Shameless Suicide, and because it dropped just before Grey Day in Europe, I got to see Shakewell doing the songs with the boys live twice in Amsterdam and in Hamburg. But which one do you think I like the most? I was supposed to do this with my son TaunT, who is not here, so I'm gonna ask you. I'll give you like a few seconds and see if you got me right and if you know me a little bit by now. Okay, we had Shameless Suicide, we had A Whole Lot of Grey, Got a Bravado, we had I Went to Rehab, and all I got was a lousy t-shirt. We got 6 Lines, 2 Dragons, and a Messiah, and Big Shot Cream Soda. Which one do you think I like the best? Well, it wasn't easy because I have 2 faves on this one. So if you have guessed either one, I will give you 1 point. But it is A Whole Lot of Grey and it is Big Shot Cream Soda. It's difficult. It depends on the mood which one I like best. Today it would be A Whole Lot of Grey, but there are times when I love to listen to Big Shot Cream Soda. Then the Ying Yang tapes came out and everybody was afraid because they all know I don't like autotune, but they forgot that I'm an old mama. And in my time we had Project Pat and we had the different voices, so that to me wasn't that difficult. So actually I like the tapes a lot. Let's start with the Ying Yang Spring. It had Hot Razor, it had Realism versus Idealism, and it had Chateau Gris, which everybody, my son, Valley, and a lot of reactors were so hyped up in the morning that they misread it and they said Chateau Girls. Well, wishful thinking maybe. Which one do you think is my favorite? Well, it is Chateau Gris that everybody called Chateau Girls. Then Ying Yang Summer. That one had 5 in the Morning, Starry 9, and Bloody 98. Well, you know my history with Ghostman, but what do you think my favorite is? I'll give you a point if you have one of the two because this one had 2 faves as well. Of course, 5 in the Morning. Everybody who knows me knows that I really, really like that song a lot. But also Bloody 98 is one of my faves. I got to appreciate Ghostman by listening to this one, and I saw him twice live in Red Rocks, and I love his energy, and I got to appreciate it. I still don't love the songs that my son made me react to in the beginning with the screaming and the heavy, eerie sounds, but it grew on me. So it's a fact, you can actually learn to love something or appreciate it. Then we had Ying Yang Fall. That one had What, and I think if my son would be here, that would be his fave. And also, Every Dog Has His Day, and Provolone and Heroin with Freddie Dredd on it. I'll give you a few seconds to think about this one. Which one do you think is my favorite here? You may not expect this one, but I do love Provolone and Heroin with Freddie Dredd. Not because of the title, but I really do love the song and their collab together. Then we had the last one, Ying Yang Winter. It had Bossier City Kidnap, Didn't They Give You Percocet, and I Deleted Facebook a Long Time Ago. Okay, which one is my fave? I have to go with Bossier City right here, right now. And I have to make a big compliment to Tristan and his team because of every tape they made one animation video, which I really loved. They did such a good job. And of course, Arsen Suramali, you may know him as Junkie Archive, did all the lyric videos and he did good too. All in all, very good. And it's not a tier list, but if I had to choose from the tapes, and people ask me that a lot, I think it's between summer and fall. And when push comes to shove, I think I will go for the summer because it had 2 great songs on it. And then, some people may not even consider it a drop, but hey, let's be honest, it is a drop. Datura. I enjoyed that one so much. I have only one complaint. It is too short. And then they topped it off with Razor. I think of all the drops, that was such a surprise. I loved all 3 of them. Well, this was difficult because they all had beautiful intros and outros. They were mesmerizing. But all in all, I loved Not Even Ghost the best. Well, you would think this is it. And technically, Scrim could drop this year, but it has to do it within like a few hours right now over here. But Duckboy did, and we're going to discuss Duckboy too. He did a lovely album, Tragic Love Songs to Study Volume 5. And people thought I might not like it, but I grew up with punk rock and I would have loved to go to a live show of Blink at the time, and I think I can redo that because they're back again. But Duckboy did Rougarou, XXL Hadron Collides, My Love Life Needs a Lobotomy, and After Further Reasoning, I'm Going to Bed. Which one do you think I like best? The first one, Rougarou, loved it. Maybe it was because the first chords just surprised me so much, and I do have such an appreciation for the fact that this is all Duckboy production. He did everything himself. Amazing. But I liked it a lot. And then when you think it's done, he dropped another one. Existential Hymns for the Average Sigma, Volume 9. I love the titles. Ooh, there's a lot of fireworks here right now. I'm gonna wrap it up. Excalibur was one of them. I Was a Teenage Nihilist was one of them. Pearls Are Just Oyster Puke. I had to laugh so much doing the reaction just reading this title. And Heroin as a Recreational Activity. Which one do you think I like best? Well, this is a tie as well because I loved Excalibur. Oh my. And I did love Heroin as a Recreational Activity. Well, not the title, of course, but I love the song. So it's depending on my mood. I think if I had to choose today, I would go for Heroin as a Recreational Activity for this song. This has been a great year. I've been to so many city trips, so many countries, so many concerts. I met so many nice people. I met artists that I look up to. And if 2024 only brings half what 2023 did, I'm still a lucky girl. Cheers to you all, and I see you the next year. Bye-bye. Be nice.